Avasti ghouls and goblins, and welcome to the Paranormal Power Hour, the internet's leading source for the hottest scoops and the realest facts on all things paranormal, extraterrestrial, and otherwise otherworldly. I, of course, am your esteemed host, Albert Avery. On this episode of PPH, we're going to be looking into my beautiful hometown of Bedford Falls and one of the most notorious properties in all of America, the Broadbeck Estate. Constructed all the way back in 1907 by the decree of oil tycoon and father of 9, Jebediah Broadbeck. Local officials warned Jebediah not to break ground, as many believed the land was a sacred burial ground many years ago. But Jebediah pushed forward, costing him an estimated $3 million and his life. The house was abandoned less than 1 year after construction was complete, and the Broadbecks were never heard from again. Many proprietors of the paranormal, including my father, Albert Avery, believed the family was driven off by extraterrestrial life, and that those said entities now call the estate home. My dad devoted his life to his work. He loved it. He probably loved it a little too much. He would lose himself in it, grow distant, coming and going at days at a time. He was never really around. But whenever he was around, he wasn't around. Whatever time we did have together, we would spend researching. He would come home with these stacks of books from the library on ghost hunting, or VHS tapes of The Exorcist, The Shining. Those were always his favorites. I always wanted to make him proud, so I'd write up these detailed reports on whatever we were reading, though he never really seemed to notice. He would get so lost in all his work that he would just sometimes forget to say, "I love you." What am I doing? Father devoted his life to his work, and hack journalists like Frank Jensen and other members of the biased media made their careers by discrediting his work, even after he left us. Well, I intend to finish what my father started and clear his legacy from the muck that Jensen and others have raked. I will investigate the Broadbeck Estate as long as it takes. I have packed all the necessary munitions. And I will report any findings to you, the wonderful viewers of this show. This is Albert Avery, signing off.
Oh shit, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Albert, how you been, man?
Good. How's the kids?
The kids are great, man. Tommy came third place in his school spelling bee. Can you believe that? We certainly couldn't. We thought he was the stupid one.
Wow, that's great. Congratulations.
Thanks,
But
man.
I gotta go. Important matters to attend to.
Oh, super important, yeah. What, like proving the existence of the Loch Ness Monster? Or was that last week? Are we tackling Bigfoot today? Come on, you gotta give me a little something for the news.
That is none of your business, Frank.
Starting route to the Broadbeck Estate.
Don't tell me you're going there. Didn't Daddy lose his marbles trying to figure out that place was haunted?
My dad didn't lose his marble. That's just a crock of libel that you and your colleagues like to spread in your puff piece articles for the objectively worst newspaper in the county. That house is haunted, and I'm gonna prove it. So, if you'll excuse me, There's some paranormal activity that needs investigating.
Whatever you say, man.
Is haunted.
Who's that?
Hi, Albert. It's so nice to meet you after all these years. What's the matter, Albert? You look like you've seen a ghost. Or a clown. You look like you need a big hug. Please let me in. Albert. 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 Let me in now. Albert, I'm home. Leaving so soon, Albert? Please don't go. I show. Now, come, stay a while, and come play with me forever and ever and ever and ever.
You're gonna die, clown.
Why'd you do this to me, Albert? Why'd you do this to me, Albert? Why'd you do this to me, Albert? Run, bitch.
Here's Bobo. You just wanted the camera?
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine if everyone found out there was an intergalactic, time-traveling, teleporting clown living in this haunted mansion? It'd be hoopla. I'd have no privacy.
You were just protecting yourself, hiding from the world. Then what was with all that Jack Torrance bullshit?
You're a paranormal investigator having a run-in with a paranormal entity. What am I going to do, not give you the full experience?
Well, did you ever meet my father?
I sure did. I think it was safe to say we were good friends. He was my only friend. He found me early, and he could have turned me in, but he chose to help me. And he taught me everything that I know about your culture.
Wendy, I'm home.
I taught him about mine. I mean, I owe him everything I have.
But his work, his research, his career, his legacy. Everyone called him a lunatic, but he was right. Your existence proves it.
Your father didn't care about any of that. He didn't care about what Jensen or those other newspapers wrote about him. He knew, and for him, that was enough. He told me everything about you, too. He always talked about you. And he knew that someday you were going to come find me. In fact, he told me to give this to you. The time came.
Thank you, Bobo.
You know, Al, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
It was great. Still gathering all the evidence.